series of disasters, each one devastating in its own right, and if collectively a humanitarian and economic catastrophe. 2005 earthquake, over 73,000 lives lost, 3.5 million displaced, and more than $5 billion in losses. 2010 super floods, one-fifth of the country underwater, over 20 million affected, and losses exceeded $10 billion. Then recurring floods in 2011, 14, and 20, and then 2022 monsoon disaster. One-third of Pakistan submerged, over 33 million displaced, direct economic losses of $30 billion, and recovery needs of $16 billion. Even now, as we face erratic monsoon patterns and rising glacial lake outburst floods, GLOFs, the threat remains very real. This year, the United Nations has declared the International Year of Glacier Preservation, a timely reminder that Pakistan's northern glaciers, which supply 75% of our river water, are rapidly retreating. The stakes could not be higher. Historically, Pakistan has relied on public exchequer and international donor support to manage these shocks. While these have been critical lifelines, they are neither sustainable nor timely. Recovery is delayed, damages compound, and the poorest suffer the most. This reactive approach is not fit for the future. We must shift from reaction to readiness and from fragility to resilience. And that is where disaster risk financing becomes a game changer. It is not just funding tool, it is a national insurance policy against future shocks. It ensures that when disasters strike, resources are available immediately, not weeks or months later. Relief and reconstruction are efficient and targeted. Fiscal shocks are minimized and development gains are protected. Vulnerable populations receive timely, fair, and dignified support. By leveraging tools such as catastrophe insurance, contingency financing, and risk transfer instruments, we can transform how Pakistan responds to crisis. This approach allows us to pre-arrange, finance, model risks, and ensure predictability, making our response faster, cheaper, and smarter. Under Udan Pakistan, disaster risk financing plays a transformative role. It protects exports and productive sectors from disruption. It empowers e-Pakistan through data and digital risk modeling. It advances our climate resilience agenda. It shields our energy and infrastructure investments. And above all, it supports the ethical commitment to safeguard the most vulnerable, embodying the principles of equity and empowerment. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to acknowledge the leadership of National Disaster Risk Management Fund in this critical area through initiatives like National Catastrophe Modeling, integration of risk into public investment frameworks, and exploration of insurance, contingent credit, and risk layering instruments. We are making meaningful progress. These are not just policy tools. These are instruments of national dignity and sovereignty. When we build the capacity to respond with our own resources, we reclaim agency over our future. Let me be clear, the seminar is not a conclusion. It is a beginning, a call to integrate financial resilience at the heart of our development strategy. Because disaster risk financing is not optimal, it is foundational. It is not just a matter of economics, it is for us a matter of survival. Pakistan is under world's gaze. We now have an opportunity to lead, not as a perpetual victim of climate change, but as a model of climate adaptation, green finance, and resilience building in the global south. Let us invest not only in recovery, but in readiness, not only in rebuilding, but in redesigning systems to withstand what lies ahead. Together, let us build a Pakistan that is resilient, dignified, and ready for takeoff. I wish conference a success, and I assure you that whatever recommendations will come out of this conference, we are fully committed to implement them, because it is time for Pakistan to take a decisive udan to transform our country into a $1 trillion economy by 2035. Pakistan Zindabad.